Nothing's ever gonna come of this. It's a total waste of time.
You never know.
That's why Shaw's got us here, right?
Right.
Come in. How do you keep working for so long without a little help?
I do have help.
You mean like help from above, I suppose. Look, never mind. I'm sorry I said anything. I'm tired enough without listening to you preach. Again.
Ah, Mr. Director, sir. I'm sorry, I was on the way to see you.
No, it's no problem, David. I was in the neighborhood. Communications asked me to drop this off.
Ah, thanks.
So, what do you have for me?
Oh, we made enormous jumps, sir. I just want you to see this. Now, that's Lieutenant Vasquez, our top candidate. This is her session as of 30 days ago with some performance.
That's incredible.
Oh, but there's more. See, we've been experimenting with deep meditation, feeding in subliminal impulses with the various radio frequencies. Not to much success. But 1 week ago, we stumbled upon something that, well,
Who's seen this?
No one, sir. I operated the camera myself.
David, you know my feelings. This stuff makes me very nervous. The power of this.
Well, sir, don't you think that it'd be better if we controlled it
The
ourselves?
Cold War's over, David. I know I bet you bleed red, white, and blue. Do whatever it takes to move forward. And whatever you need, you call me directly.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we're up here in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea. He wouldn't tell me a thing. Yeah, well, he promised me it would be huge.
You know, son, if the Lord had intended you to smoke, he wouldn't have created cancer.
He wouldn't have created tobacco either.
Reverend Jeremiah Fletcher of the Guests of God. You mean you haven't heard of the #1 rated radio show in all of these here United States? The word of the Lord from my mouth to your home 7 days a week.
7 days a week. Even God took a day off.
But he didn't have audio tape.
I should have known you'd be here.
Miss Walsh, always a pleasure.
Can it, Fletch? What's going on?
I am merely Emmett's spiritual advisor. Beyond that, as they say, more shall be revealed.
Mm-hmm. What about you, GQ?
Jack Jones, chief technician.
Should have known you were a geek.
Thank you.
So tell me, son, have you accepted a higher power into your life?
Kara Walsh. It's a very beautiful name. Thank you.
I say, are you a man of decision?
Well, sir, yes and no.
Cute, son. Real cute. Let me tell you something. I accepted a higher power into my life when I was a child. My mama died and left me alone. And I met a great spiritual leader who showed me the way. You see, we're all bestowed with a human potential given to us by our...
Stefan, why don't we do this now? All right, on my count, 3, 2. I'm Kara Walsh, and we're here in the Sierra Nevadas on our way to the Shaw Observatory, the most powerful space station in the world. We've been invited here by dot-com billionaire Emmett Shaw, the man responsible for donating millions of dollars to QEI, or Key, the quest for extraterrestrial intelligence. People all over the world have given Key access to their personal computer hard drives via the web in order to process data relayed from space. Now, for the first time in history, space data will be relayed live directly from the Shaw Observatory to your home computer. You'll be able to see it and hear it. How was that? Was that good? Mm-hmm. Oh, look, here he comes.
Yeah, I just got here, and there's a news truck here. I have no idea what it's doing here. Smitty, what's this truck doing here? Yeah, there's not supposed to be anything here. No news trucks, no nothing.
The potential to do great things. We all...
Sounds good, Rev. Hey, Smitty. Or is it Princess Smitty now?
Hi, Jack. How you been?
Oh. So, you're looking good, as always.
Thanks. So are you? Got the same shirt you had on last year?
Yes. But the buttons are new.
Oh.
So is the bunker food not good enough for Shaw?
Come on, why don't I introduce you?
Oh, I know it.
Oh,
I'm his chief technician.
that's great, Jack. Good for you.
Kind of surprised you didn't know that.
White chocolate, Padre?
No, the body is a temple.
Well, we should all consider ourselves fortunate. We're about to become part of the biggest media event in history, and I can assure each one of you that your being here is no coincidence. Kara's qualifications as the top investigative reporter in the country make her the perfect host. Jake here is one of the top technical guys around. Smitty, of course, runs the whole QEI program. And finally, my friend and spiritual mentor, Reverend Fletcher. He's here to keep our energies aligned, but he also happens to host a successful little radio program. Now, together with my websites, we represent the largest media audience in the country. Last night, I received a call from the observatory. It was a code 1.
What? Why wasn't I notified?
Couldn't risk it. Besides, I didn't get much. The call was cut off, and all attempts to contact the station have failed. Now, that's not unusual. We've always had trouble with freak storms in these mountains. Anyway, Jake here is going to get us fixed up once we land.
It's Jack.
Of course, I'm sorry, Jack.
What's a code 1?
They picked up what we believe to be an EI signal from space, extraterrestrial intelligence.
You're positive about this?
Absolutely. And when we pick it up again, we're going to feed it live via the QEI website to the entire world. Now, this will be the biggest webcast in history. Can you begin to understand what this means?
That there is a greater power. That perhaps even the hand of God.
Of course, Reverend. But I was referring to Columbus, Marco Polo, Neil Armstrong. What motivated them? Was it wealth or fame? No, the real goal was knowledge. My life's work is about to bear fruit. We are standing on a new horizon. We're about to bring a new knowledge to the world. A gift.
Sorry, folks, we're getting some weather coming in, so if we're going, we gotta go.
A moment, Mr. Shaw, with your permission. Thank you, Lord, as you bless this project. May you bring us closer to your consciousness, to the central messages of the universe, the joy of peace, and the wonder of our own powers. Amen. Amen.
Kara? Kara.
Kara, my dear.
weather update, please. I called in earlier.
There's a major storm front moving in. You should only have a few hours.
Roger that. Weather's changing again. Storm front pushing in. There's the bunker coming up on the left. I can't land here. It's too rocky and uneven. I'll have to set down a few miles to the east. They'll pick you up from there.
I wonder what happened to the attendants.
Oh, they would have heard us come in. Should be down here in a few minutes. Look, I get to stick around, but I gotta get out before the storm hits.
They should have been here by now.
Oh, they're probably still in the bunker. You can't hear anything from in there.
Well, I'm not walking.
Oh, well, suit yourself, Reverend, but if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead. I got this thing about bears.
Are you sure we really need him?
Oh, yeah.
He's our technical expert. He's here to make sure the webcast relay works.
Tim? Rudy?
This is it? Where's your receiver dish?
It's up on the hill. This is the main building. Control room, living quarters. It's all underground.
Something's weird.
Come on, geek boy. You worry too much. Let's go.
Hey, lady. Smitty, why don't you go around to the back, and I'll check in through there.
Okay. Reverend, do you want to give me a hand?
Oh.
What happened?
I'm not the one wandering around here in the dark. Emmett, tell me this isn't going to mess up my show.
Can you fix it?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound too promising.
It is a fine kettle of fish. You know, this morning I promised 60 million listeners the biggest show of my career. What am I supposed to do now? Walk on water? Dang nabbit!
There's got to be a phone that works here somewhere.
It's dead. Smitty?
Well, there's a ham radio, but it's only for emergencies.
Well, why don't we just pretend this qualifies? Is she?
Any ideas?
Old meatloaf? Who would do something like this?
So much for the van.
What is going on here?
Emmett, you got us into this.
Excuse me?
She's right, son. This is your big picking. I have responsibilities. I have followers. How am I supposed to do my show?
Hey, Rev. You could always walk down. The nearest town's only 80 miles.
Well, maybe I will.
Yeah, you look fit enough for the job. Don't forget about the bears.
Who's Don Trella?
Never heard of him. Ready?
Don't worry, Emmett. He's an expert.
Hey, Rev. I'll take a miracle anytime you got one.
Okay, so I found a hamster, but no Tim and Rudy.
All right, keep working on this. Kara, you come with me. We'll check around outside.
Well, there's nothing for me to do here. I believe I'll retire for some prayer and meditation.
So, how can I help? Hey. So did you make that fortune you always talked about?
Hardly. All those dreams kind of collided with reality. I'm still slugging it out as a techie.
Chief techie.
Chief techie. So, any other men in your life besides Shaw?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, did he take you to his beach house in Hawaii? Or the ski lodge in Austria?
Shaw's my boss. Look, if you want to know if I'm seeing somebody, why don't you just ask?
Well, why would I want to know that?
This is ridiculous.
No, Smitty, I'm sorry. Please, come back. Thank you. So, are you seeing anyone?
No, ever since we, I've been busy.
The promotion and all.
You know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And you were the only one that believed in me, pushed me to go for it.
So don't you want to know about me?
No. Okay, all right. Who is she?
Well, I've been having this thing with Kara. No, nothing. How could I replace the woman of my dreams? Anyway, I've been, so busy creating all these technological miracles.
Now that sounds hopeful.
There's not a soul out there. There's nothing.
So how long to get the webcast really up?
Well, the connection to the main dish has been restored. If the signal comes back, we'll get it there, and you can listen through the headset.
What's all this?
Those are strip chart recordings. That over there is a strip chart recorder. It's like a seismograph. It allows you to see the signal. Jack, why would they burn the disc?
I don't know, but the computers are empty, and they've destroyed every single trace of the signal.
Why would somebody do that?
They wouldn't just steal it, announce it themselves? I mean, this discovery, it's priceless.
I don't think so. There's something else going on here.
You're absolutely right, young man. It all became crystal clear to me as I cleansed my energy in meditation. It is so patently obvious. They were simply overwhelmed. Yes, touched by the Creator, him or herself. Now, imagine, if you will, these two young men sitting here in the middle of nowhere, and the external life force, the hand of God, reaches down and touches them, sends them this signal, brings them to a higher level of consciousness.
Reverend, come on, this place was destroyed.
Now, if you know so much about this, then where are the technicians?
Gone to walk the earth, abandoned their possessions, and left to fulfill the Great Commission, to spread the word among the people one by one and soul by soul.
That's ridiculous. You know, your bloated biblical opinion
All right,
adds...
hush, young lady, but I will continue to pray for...
What's happening?
Well? Confirmed! That definitely was a signal.
Praise be.
Jack, look at this printout.
Let me listen.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Thank you very
Give
much.
those back to me. I was just listening to that.
Who's in charge here?
Hey, all clear? Nothing.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. There is a major storm coming through these mountains. We're totally isolated from the rest of the world. And because this is on a federal...
Look, I don't care where it is. This is my observatory, and you're not going to tell me...
This is a matter of national security,
You're on
Mr. Shaw.
private property, soldier boy.
Look.
I'm a civilian, all right? I don't take orders.
I am taking charge. I get direct orders from my commanding officer.
No, you look, Colonel. As of the last election, you, your men, and your commander all report to a close friend of mine. And I'm sure he'd be thrilled to hear you try to kick one of his major contributors off a project in which he has taken a very personal interest.
Sir,
Yes.
we've searched the outbuildings. No sign of the technicians. And sir, the radio, cell phones, everything's dead. The only thing that works is our headsets, local only.
Secure the front gate. I keep looking for those two men. Dismissed. You know what happened to those two technicians who were stationed here?
We don't know.
I'm directing this question to Mr. Shaw.
We don't know. They were gone when we got here.
All right. Listen up, everybody. I am taking charge. Nobody's to leave this building. Let's go search those rooms, Lieutenant. Soldier boy.
This is ridiculous. We're being held captive here by G.I. Joe. Oh, and G.I. Jane.
Ridiculous. No, child, no. Look at the plus side. Look at what we have found. I'm convinced that we have found the door to a higher level of consciousness.
Has anyone seen the hamster?
The what?
The hamster? It's like a little tiny furry rat.
Not to worry, ma'am. I'll get that for you.
Thank you.
Sir?
Oh, thank you, Lieutenant.
Welcome, sir.
Tim Snow. That's funny. This prescription should have lasted another month.
Religions of all kinds have tried to suppress and monopolize our true power. I believe that there is a universal force that everyone can learn to control. Listening to that signal, I am convinced that we have found the door to a new level, to godhood.
How can you say that? How can you tell these people that some signal from space is going to bring us to godhood? Where in the Bible does it say that?
Smitty, maybe this isn't the best time.
No, Jack, I would really like to know.
Oh, come now. You're not telling me that the Bible contains all worldly knowledge.
Reverend, I'm not talking about all worldly knowledge. I'm talking about the Bible.
Wait a minute. Are you another one of those religious nuts?
No.
But you two believe the same thing.
No, that's my point. It's not the same. It's not even close. There's only one truth, and that's not it. He's talking about some signal turning us into gods, and there is no way...
No, let me tell you something. How can you pretend to be so devoutly religious when you work for a company whose sole purpose is to find extraterrestrial life? Isn't that just a little bit hypocritical?
Hey, now why don't we all just calm down a little?
Anybody here a computer technician? Hardware, software? We need to establish some outside communication.
Jack Jones, technician first class. Economic status, last class, at your service, sir.
Well, what about you? You're a technician, aren't you?
I'm a businessman, not a geek.
I'm the director.
Well, it looks like you're our man. Come on.
Don't touch it, Reverend.
Come here.
Not so bad, huh?
How's it going? You want the Reader's Digest condensed version?
Slow.
That's okay. Step by step. It takes time to build something of value. How long you been in technology?
About 12 years.
Ah, must be pretty good.
I show occasional glimpses of brilliance.
Chicken?
Thank you, Colonel.
You know, I've been in this man's army all my life. Damn proud of it. I represent the largest peacekeeping force in the universe. We're the ones the world calls when the chips are down. You know why we are what we are, Jack? It's not what we do. It's what we could do. It's called deterrence, Jack. We don't have to drop the neutron bomb to gain world peace. As long as everybody knows that we could if we wanted to. That's what the signal stands for. Nobody in the whole world would dare oppose it. And that is the key to world peace. Now look, I know you work for Shaw, but there's more. I'm just asking you to keep the big picture in mind, okay? Good. You can keep all that chicken.
How does Shaw get all the good-looking babes?
Oh, I don't know. Limos, fine wine. Maybe you're an observatory. Of course, clothing that matches is always a good start. Although, on you?
Oh, Lieutenant. I'm Jack, but my friends call me Jack A. And you are? Yeah. She takes her job very seriously.
Jack, drink the coffee. Don't shower in it.
Hey, Jake. Able to fix the Colonel's gear? Look, I'm sure you've heard the Colonel's side of it. Don't worry, I knew he'd give you some kind of a rah-rah speech. Look, Jake.
Jack. It's Jack. As in Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
Jack?
Yes.
Got it, Jack. He's after one thing. Control of the signal. And I can understand that. I mean, hey, we're all Americans here, right? But Jack, I've put a lot into this. And I'm willing to help my country as much as the next guy. But let's keep an open mind.
All I'm asking for is that you let me know. Don't do anything, just let me know first when the relay is almost ready.
And if you do that for me, there's a special bonus in it for you. A giant, Ferrari-sized, life-changing bonus.
Yeah. And the problem is we don't have a signal. I mean, we have a signal, but it's only in RAM. And for some reason, I can't download it to the hard drive.
Well, can't we just relay it from RAM?
Well, you'd think so, but it won't do anything. We can listen to it. At least you can. My hearing aid can't pick it up. It must be the high frequencies. The problem is, I can't copy it. I can't save it. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't delete it.
What about the backup?
It's blank.
Let me get this straight. The only way we can do the relay is to get that signal transferred from RAM onto a disk, and the only disk we had is now blank? No. Keep trying.
Makes it tough, doesn't it?
How's that?
You can't smoke.
There are a lot of things you can't do here, Colonel. And I'm not a girl who's used to restrictions.
You can't have freedom without some restriction.
You know, I've always had this thing for a man in uniform.
Oh, yeah? What about out of uniform?
Well. Don't tell me Colonel by the book is actually starting to loosen up a little.
Oh, the book has many chapters. I'm no different than any other man.
Oh, you are. I mean, you're confident. You're powerful. You've got thousands of men just waiting for your next command. You know, I bet you could have a chopper here in minutes if you really wanted to.
And if I did? Miss Walsh.
Colonel?
Well, I see we're covering all the bases.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
I pulled up a layout. When they were building this place, they had to construct a water runoff, a tunnel. It runs down the mountain here about 300 yards. It can get us past the guards.
And then what?
Well, we'd be on our own. It's a long trek, but it's not impossible. If I could get to a road, find a phone, I could pull some strings. Worst comes to worst, we could play back the recorded signal to my website.
And how would you do that, exactly?
With the diskette you have?
What?
Oh, don't even try.
I get to break the story.
We could get out through a cleanout hatch that's located here in the utility room.
So what are we waiting for? I've got the disc tucked away for safekeeping. So I'll, meet you there in 10.
Maybe you should be happy
Why?
that you can't hear the signal.
Well, why should that make me happy? That's all everybody's talking about. How great it makes them feel, how beautiful it is, how alive.
Jack, there's something really strange going on. Look at this. I checked the reports from our sister station.
Yeah?
If a signal comes in, the coordinates are automatically relayed to confirm the source.
I know. I designed the system.
A signal came in last night at 9 o'clock. No coordinates were relayed.
That's impossible.
You're right.
Well, somebody must have blocked or tampered with the coordinates.
You know as well as I do that it's all automatic. No coordinates mean only one thing, and that's that this signal did not originate in outer space.
Great.
Jack, it's programmed scientific data. It doesn't lie. Look, I listened to it. There's something not right.
What?
Okay, I don't know. Have you noticed how everyone's changed since we've got here? Everyone's pushier, louder. Even Shaw, did you see him in the Colonel's face? I mean, does that look like the same guy to you?
These are all high-powered people under a lot of pressure with a lot on the line.
No, Jack. It's more than that. Come on, Jack, it's clear. Why won't you just try to understand?
Maybe I need a little bit more evidence than you do.
What else do you want?
Proof, not some paranoid delusion from the back page of the Bible.
What's wrong with you?
Everything. Or don't you keep your list anymore? Smoking? Wrong. Drinking? Wrong. Sex? Really, really wrong. Everything is wrong in your book.
Look, I didn't... Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Okay, just drop it. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, we'll just drop it. Let's not argue. Let's all be good little Christians. You know, you're as bad as Fletcher.
Don't you compare me to Fletcher.
Why? What's the difference?
Because I believe in God, Jack, not in becoming God. Look, it's not about meditating on some universal life force or achieving a higher state of consciousness, and it is certainly not about tuning into some signal from outer space or wherever.
What are you saying? That maybe this signal comes from hell? A demon? Satan?
You know what? That's pretty much how you get by, isn't it, Jack? Sarcasm and half-efforts. I've watched you, Jack. Most of the time you are miles ahead of everyone, and then you just shift into neutral, cruise control, ride it out.
What's wrong with that?
Jack, you want what everyone else has, and meanwhile you have everything that you need, and you just throw it away. Like us.
It wasn't like that at all, Smitty. I was nuts about you. But
what? Jack?
I couldn't deal with all the God stuff. I felt like I was in this love triangle and I was the odd man out.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe there was enough room in my life for you and God?
You're the same. Only now, you're in Shaw's limo when you come to preach.
What's going on? She saw something. The colonel went in there.
Oh.
These guys must have worked together for years. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, sir. This one's hands are tied. The swinger must have dragged him here.
Give me a hand here. I want that sealed tight.
Yes, sir.
Now, just what do you think you were doing there?
Yeah, Kara, what were you doing in there?
Zip it up, mister. Search her.
Hey.
Is this what I think it is? I said, is this what I think it is?
Colonel.
What?
Why don't you ease up a bit?
Come here! Come here, quick!
Come on! Come on! Listen! Listen!
It's coming. Listen.
Where's the signal? What happened to the power? Where is the signal?
What are you doing?
This is wrong. Listen to me. I don't know where that signal is coming from, but it is not coming from outer space.
What?
I checked our sister stations. There's no confirmation reports.
No, look, this is an observatory. Its main function is to check things from outer space. That came from outer space.
Sorry, Colonel, you're wrong.
Will you check the origin of that signal, please?
I checked the signal duration.
Smitty, don't.
It's 6.66 seconds.
What? That's what you're worried about? Are you insane? Do you realize what you've done? Do you have any idea how much you just cost me?
Hey, I think the system's okay.
Well, it doesn't matter much now, does it? You're fired.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. What is going on here?
Too late. Computer wasn't up.
The signal's way more powerful. It must be getting closer.
You've got to stop it, sir.
What happened out there?
It came through the headset, sir.
What are you talking about? Where are the others?
Dead, sir.
What?
They all started shooting each other like they were possessed. You can't let it out.
Lieutenant. Lieutenant! Now look, soldier.
Stay back, sir.
I don't know what happened.
Stay back.
No, that's not how it's going to work.
You're not listening to me, sir.
You are not listening to me. Here's how it's going to go. You're going to holster that gun. I said, secure that weapon. Ow. Ow. Oh.
Lieutenant? Lieutenant!
You're supposed to be in charge, Colonel.
There's nothing else you can do, and I don't want to hear any more about it. Stop!
The man? How is that possible?
It's a signal.
Will you drop it?
You heard the soldier. It came through the headset. Tell him, Lieutenant. You heard it. Colonel, you've opened up something that you can't control, and you've put all of us at risk doing it.
I think you owe us an explanation, Colonel.
Oh, boy. Here we go. We've seen too much. You have to either trust us or kill us, right?
Who's to say we can't do both? You keep that in mind before letting what I have to tell you out of this room. This program has been operating for years. Experimenting with mind control, exploring options, anything from paranormal to signals from outer space. No success. Now, 2 weeks ago, in Argentina, observatory relayed a tiny fragment of a signal to us. Now, before we could get back to them, the station was destroyed. They suspected terrorists. That signal was like nothing we'd ever seen or heard before. It couldn't be duplicated. It was unbelievable. Couldn't make it louder or quieter. Couldn't be manipulated at all. It just was. So, we decided to take a chance to test one subject. Subliminal feed, deep meditation.
And it worked, didn't it, Lieutenant?
So, how did you know about this signal?
We inserted a virus in the communication system of every observatory in the country, hoping that if the signal came back, our special intelligence unit would pick it up. And yesterday, it paid off.
So you came here, to the source.
But this is so far out of control.
Will you drop it?
People are dead.
Can't change that. It's a matter of national security.
No, this is about ego and power.
No, you are wrong. You are dead wrong. That is about making the United States the most powerful country on Earth.
People are dead.
Well, that's the price of power. You cannot have power without using it. You think we would have won the war if we had not dropped the bomb? No way. So don't be fooled by rhetoric, Mrs. Smitty. A loaded revolver is no good if it doesn't leave the holster. There's only one way to achieve peace in this world. That's to show the world the price of not having peace.
Well, I can't speak for anyone else here, Colonel, but I'm telling you right now, you can count on my cooperation. I got to rate world peace a little higher than leaving that signal out on my website. Do whatever you can to help me.
Lieutenant, lock this woman in her room.
What?
I don't want her destroying the equipment.
You lock her up, and I'm done. I'll take the responsibility. But if anything at all happens to her, you can fix the equipment yourself.
Come here, baby. Come on. Oh! Ow! I've heard of tapeworms, but this...
Jack. I can't believe you bought the Colonel's line.
Shut up, Jack. Think about it. If I said no, we'd all be dead right now. No, I'm not going to get anyone killed just to turn 50 billion into 100. And what, risk everything? My friends, my family? I don't think so. I want you to finish the relay. But just before it's done, you let me know. We'll link in from my laptop and feed the signal back to my office. We can do it from my room. No one will know until it's too late.
And how are you going to control it?
Oh, come on, Jack. Think about it. What happened to those soldiers out there had nothing to do with the signal. It was Vasquez. You saw her. She was in that trance. She killed the kid. I've listened to that signal, and it is amazing. But we don't know enough to let it loose in the world. And you know as well as I do, Jack, I'm the only one with the technology to quarantine this thing.
Looks like I don't have any choice.
Those were mine!
Hey, what is going on here?
I'll tell you what's going on. I pick up a bag of chips and this lunatic starts hacking at me.
Those were my chips!
Hey, hold on. We gotta put a bandage on that.
Well, the only one who's gonna need a Band-Aid is him!
Okay. Now, come on. Keep an eye on that. It's pretty deep.
You know, those Bible nuts are all the same. Walking tanks of frustration just waiting to blow.
They're not all like that.
Yeah, well, that jerk sure is. Yeah, that Smitty's no different. Hey, you know, look. You know, this religious stuff, it kind of freaks me out. Mind if we just drop it?
I didn't bring it up.
Yeah. You know, it's just that everyone's getting so crazy about this thing, and I just don't know who I can trust anymore.
Wow. Someone somewhere is a very lucky guy.
Envy. I like that, man.
Hey, I've got it all. Envy, greed, pride, avarice, sloth.
You're a funny guy, Jack. Kind of cute, too, if I cleaned you up.
Mm.
You know, you and I, as a team, we could break this story. We could make a lot of money, Jack. Have a lot of fun spending it, too. Together. So what is the story with this, anyway? Accident?
No. I was born with partial hearing.
Oh. So, what about this one?
What? No, I can't hear anything in that one.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You can't hear anything?
No.
What about now?
No.
What about now?
No.
And now?
No.
Hey, what's the matter, Jack?
Oh, I just never...
Never thought I'd find you attractive.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, Jack. I find you very, very attractive.
I gotta go.
Smitty? Smitty, come on. It wasn't what it looked like.
Just forget it, Jack. Look, you don't owe me anything.
Are you okay?
You tell me. Wouldn't want to preach to you.
I'm sorry. Sorry for hurting your feelings.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
Oh, I don't think I have much choice. Shaw's the only one with the capacity to contain this thing. You know, but I keep thinking, what if the Colonel's right? What if this thing could really bring about world peace?
What if it does just the opposite?
They're gonna kill us. Tomorrow the Colonel's gonna crash our helicopter.
That's ridiculous. Where did you get that?
Hey, being deaf has some advantages. I can read lips.
Okay, now what?
I don't know. But you and I were the only ones who have not gone completely nuts. Now, if we try anything, they'll just shoot us, make it look like what happened outside. Now, the only thing I can figure is to try and reestablish the internet connection and send off a message to the police.
Do you believe in God, Jack, even a little bit?
Smitty, now is not the time.
No, Jack, this is the time. There is more going on here than we can understand. You said it yourself. Everyone has changed but you and I. Why? It's the signal. You can't hear it.
But you heard it. Why didn't anything happen to you?
I know that you think I'm crazy, but Jack, I believe it's this. Look, Jack, just try to see, okay? If we can destroy that signal, then it's over. Nobody has anything to hide. No one else dies.
Well, what do we do?
Together, Jack, we're strong. You need to make a decision. You either believe or you don't. That signal is evil. I just pray that you will see that somehow. And when and if you do, just remember that we can defeat it together.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I love you, Jack.
Millions of other planets have intelligent life. Life evolving over billions of years. Which means... Why have they locked me in here? No, which means that some of them could have evolved to pure consciousness, beyond the need of bodies, no longer limited by time and space. Yes. And now that they have decided to reveal themselves, they won't make us worship them. No. They will encourage us to recognize that all of us are gods. There's nothing like a good martini.
Hi, Jack. Is that it?
Email has been sent.
Dear Lord, I'm sorry for whatever part I may have played in this whole mess. But I need you, Lord. Please help me, give me the strength to do what's right and to be there for Jack. I ask this in your name. Amen.
Come on, Tim. There's no need to do this. Tim? Look, Tim. I'm starting to get dizzy. I'm bleeding pretty good here. I can see some now. Down deep inside, you know it's not right. Shut up. We've been through this, Tim. I had to break the relay. It can't go out. Look, we've worked together for years. You know me. Why would I lie to you? That signal's not coming from space. It's coming straight from hell. Tim? Tim? Listen to me! Oh, thank God, Tim. Let me down, all right? Let me down. We can talk about this. Tim? What are you gonna do with that? Tim, come back here. Where are you going?
Tim, come back! Tim! Tim, come back here! What are you doing? Tim!
Don't.
No, you are not cutting me out. No way. This is about God.
Hey! I found the security camera video. It shows what happened. Now, the message in the closet says, don't relay. The signal. Don't you get it? It was a warning not to send the signal. Am I the one with the hearing problem, or are you?
Whoa, hold it right there. We had a deal, Jack.
What is your problem? The technicians died trying to send the signal out. There is something wrong with it, and we are not going to send it out.
Jack, are you ready to be rich? Not some $100,000 a year working stiff. I'm talking $5 million. The beach, retirement.
Jack, son, you've got to connect with my show. It's not about money, Jack. It's about God. It's about God reaching down.
Jack. 10 million. Forget this idiot. He's going to lead us to salvation. Look at him, sliding around in grease and chocolate, rooting through the refrigerator like a wild pig.
They're both lying, Jack. They're just using you. I mean, look at them. One just as pathetic as the other. But you and I, Jack, can do this as a team.
Oh, shut up, idiot Barbie. Without me, it'd still be the local weather girl.
How dare you?
Is this the way of the future, Jack? This harlot in designer clothes?
That hawk. What about the masses who've gone hungry while you stuffed your coffers with their information, huh?
Jack, we can send a signal now. If some people die, if some go crazy, so be it. Wealth demands sacrifice.
Don't listen to him, Jack. He'll promise you the world and he'll give you nothing. Don't you think I know that?
Shut up, you little Jezebel.
Hey, now, calm down.
Yeah, Jack. There's the way of sinners.
He's not in here. Check the front door.
It's locked. We're up the tunnel.
You need to make a decision. You either believe or you don't. That signal is evil. I just pray that you will see it somehow. And when and if you do, just remember that we can defeat it together.
I believe.
Come out, wherever you are. Jack! You be a good boy now and come out here, and the Reverend's gonna give you a nice chocolatey treat.
glad you can make it, Jack. So we could start by connecting that signal back to my office. It seems like you've blocked all access to everyone but yourself.
No. Smitty was right. We can't send the signal.
Well, hey, you know what? I've been thinking about that, and you're right. So here's what I want. I want one signal, full power, sent to my lab. After that, sorry about that, Mr. Shaw.
Don't do it, Jack. You know I'm the only one with the resources to contain that signal. What about the money? You'll be rich for life, Jack.
Colonel, that signal is getting stronger. It's gonna destroy you. It's gonna destroy everyone.
Yeah, and what about your plan to kill us all?
Oh, no. I'll never do that. All I want is to take that little piece of code, reconnect it, complete the circuit. We're out of here. Anybody ask any questions? Or deny it?
The signal's not from space. It kills people, and you can't control it.
We can control it, Jack. Have faith. Let us have the power, Jack.
You don't understand it.
I've had enough of this. Lieutenant. Don't make me be the bad guy here, Jack.
Oh, no, Colonel. You're the good guy.
Stop it, Colonel!
While you're busy being the good guy, you might want to fix the relay yourself, as I'm not going to be around.
Don't kill him, Lieutenant. Well, Jack?
As much as I like dancing with the lieutenant.
That's enough!
That's enough, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, I need that relay. Lieutenant, I'm ordering you to stand down. Lieutenant! Do it, Jack. Do it right now.
No.
Do it, or I'll shoot her. You know I will.
It's not worth it, Jack.
Don't, Jack.
Shut up. Move back. All right, Jack. Get your address and the code. Log it in. Right now.
Chuck and baby.
Shut up!
You happy now, Colonel?
What's this?
Connecting.
Hey, I had to run it through wire hangers and old extension cords. You're lucky it got through it all.
All right. Move away.
Yeah, let her go.
Move away.
Let her go.
Hey.
Connecting.
What have you done, Jack?
Found the truth. And we have 2 minutes until that signal goes through.
Connecting.
Pray with me, Jack.
Connecting.
Don't do it, Colonel.
Connecting.
Colonel!
Connecting.
Lord God, please help us.
Connecting.
Drive this force back from where it came.
Connecting.
In the name of your Son, Jesus.
Connecting.
Amen. did it. He's won.
Give me a call. You have my number,
That's right.
Thank you.
The guest of God.
It's fine. It's just... Back there you said there was only one truth. You really believe that?
I do.
Think I could borrow that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, you still have room in your life?
Been saving your place.
報告，我哋接收到一啲信號，證實啲信號係嚟自外太空。